Bernadette Boscacci. I'm the coordinator of the Mundy Creek Natureway Regeneration project. Our vision is to regenerate this area, this site. So weeding, planting and maintaining the natural environment here, planting native species that are bird attractant, butterfly attractant, produce flowers and fruits. The project has a couple of different parts to it. There's arts and environment and improving connectivity. So by that I mean fixing up pathways, creating new pathways, highlighting connections in community and the importance of this space as a connecting point for Garbutt, West End, Belgian Gardens, Rose Bay and over this way towards the lakes. So we're not reinventing anything, we're not inventing anything, we're picking up and continuing with work that's been done in the past. We've been running a series of art workshops, stage 1, facilitated by the very wonderful Denise Whitman and Karen Doolan. There's that little bird again. And then the wind blows up in the trees. And I'm going to do a demonstration today of different types of how you can do it. You can spray over things or you can use a sponge and dab them. My name's Denise Waitman and I'm actually an Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander visual arts teacher for the Barrier Reef Institute of TAFE. I first got involved with the project because of Bernadette Boscacci, a good friend of mine, who is very passionate about saving this parkland area and taking care of some of the last remaining patches of native grass in the Townsville area. I believe there were some plans for this area to have the canal cemented in, which would be devastating for the local fauna. So yeah, we came for a walk down here one day and she told me all about it and told me about the creation stories that the local Indigenous people have for this area as well, and inspired me as to the deep importance of maintaining this area as a nature way.
Well, my name's Russell Butler and I'm the youngest of 8 and I'm the only one in my family born in Townsville, and I lived at Black River, which is just out of town, about 13 miles. And my position now is an elder, and because I'm the youngest of 8, I ended up living with or staying around all the oldies while all my older brothers went out, brothers and sisters went to work. I always stuck with all the old people, and that's how come I got all the stories, because I'd listened to them. Like would have had a story about the bowerbird over there and how he carries on, because he's got a lovely pink, the male has got a lovely pink plume on his head. When he displays that, the woman's supposed to come over and inspect the bower that he built, you know. And she'll come over and sniff around, and that's what she's doing there now. And I'm happy I was the last, because I enjoy telling the stories. And I've got stories all the way right through to, well, right along the Cape York, and all the way down to Byron Bay. So there's lots and lots of stuff. These trees provided us with our housing, the paper bark tree. So we call that tree Buju, and Buju means friend. It's very, very important for us to keep it going now, that we have to tell those stories. Otherwise it'll be lost forever. If I died tomorrow and I hadn't told all those stories, then it'll be gone forever. That's very important.
We're working on a large mixed media painting. We're working onto a canvas with handprints and plant stencils, and we have a map of the area, a large printed map of the area, where part of the planning for the whole project has happened on that map. So there's writing on the map saying what's going to happen in that section and what's going to happen in that area. And we have glued the map to the canvas. We've burned around the edges, and the reason for that is that the grasslands and the country around here is traditionally burned from time to time. You've heard of the traditional burnings of the grasslands, flush out the animals and regenerate new life. And we'll have the pathways of how we get here, the pathways of the traditional people as they move through this land. We're hoping that, well, we're sure that the canvas is going to become part of the end-of-year exhibition at the Perth Tucker Gallery. So it will be on display.
This is a eucalypt. It'll grow way bigger than that. But eucalypt is that's a medicine for us. You crush up the leaves and you get all the juices out of it, and if you smell it, inhale it, that's good for colds and flus. It's like Vicks. My name is Karen Doolan. I'm a local Indigenous artist in Townsville. I do many workshops here in Townsville over the years. I teach cultural art, which meaning with using ochres, watercolours, sculpture, carving. I'm also a dancer, a traditional dancer. A lot of the traditional dances and songs are passed down to me by my uncle Don Brady. There's a number of songs and dances that we do, but one dance that we do is the Brolga dance, and we also do the kaipō.
We had storytelling sessions by Russell Butler, who came and told us a lot of stories from around here and gave us a good introduction to this place and what it means for Aboriginal people. Shan Doolan, who showed all the participants of the workshops his boomerang throwing skills. And Michael Johnson from Walkarugaba, He came and told us the story about the carpet python.
In the very early days, and this is our Dreamtime stories, that the python went to Palm Island after it had travelled from Hinchinbrook Island, and it kidnapped a girl, and it swallowed the girl. And an Aboriginal man was very shocked because he was related to the girl. And he told the snake, he sang out to the snake, "I want that girl back." And I think he hit the snake. And so the snake coughed up the girl, and she was covered with slime. And so they got all these green ants, you know, little green ants? Yeah, and the green ants ate all the slime. So she was better again. After that, the snake travelled from Palm to Magnetic Island, and then it came up the Ross Creek. After it had finished moving and travelling around, it laid down. And what you see today, you see all those islands out there, like Magnetic Island? That's the body of the snake after it went to rest. And the head of the snake lies at Arcadia. Do you know where Arcadia is? On Magnetic Island? So if you ever go over to Magnetic Island and go to Arcadia, that's where the head of the carpet python rests.
So this is a community development project, or community cultural development project, inspired and taking place on site here at Mundy Creek. The long-term vision is that we can regenerate, restore the natural values, cultural values, environmental values, and make this place a really vibrant place for people and animals alike.